Click, boom. What's going on, faithfuls? The Nothing But Niners crew is back. Guys, I said I probably wasn't going to do one of these things, but I am here, man. Myself and Tony are going to break down and have you guys another draft without trades, okay? This is going to be a tradeless draft again, all right? But before we get down to the nitty-gritty, we got to go through some little details here, okay? Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button on the YouTube page. If this is your first time here, we appreciate you taking time out of your busy, hectic day to spend time with us. We understand that, a lot of people are doing the quarantine thing, but it is close to the holidays. People are sneaking out, trying to see family members and all that stuff. So we appreciate all of your time, okay? Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on your notifications, all right? Now, I know my audio is a little jacked up. I'm going to get that fixed in a second. But before I do, make sure you guys give us a follow on some of our social media platforms. We have Twitter and we have Snapchat. Those handles are nothing but the number 9 ERS. All right. So make sure you give us follows over there. Twitter and Snapchat, nothing but 9 ERS. We have Facebook and Instagram. Those handles are nothing but Niners, spelled all the way out with spaces in between, no numbers in there anywhere. Hit us up on the website, guys. You see articles, you'll see pictures of yourselves because we have a fan section dedicated just to you guys. All right. You're going to see a whole bunch of other stuff. All right. All of our podcasts and social media platforms, videos, all that over there. One-stop shop for everything that we have produced here, Nothing But Niners. It is www.nothingbutniners.com, spelled all the way out. All right. No numbers in there either. All right. You guys can also hit us up for some apparel. All right. Stop by the apparel site, see some shirts you like, some cups you like, some mugs you like, anything like that, and everything in between. Shop NB9ERS.com. Again, that is shop NB9ERS.com. I'm your guy, 49ers Mike _NFL, and I'm bringing in the big dog here, our residential GM, Tony, NJ Niner fan 499.
What up, Mike? What's up? It's close. It's draft season. Let's get it started.
Yeah, so I'm going to need you to keep talking because I forgot to hook up my microphone. So this is all for the stock thing right here. So I need you to hook up them. I'm going to need you to stall for like 20 seconds for me, okay? As I'll wait for you to finish swallowing over there.
Go. All right. So basically, what's up, guys? See everybody in the chat. Thanks for joining us. Me and Mike are going to do a mock draft. No trades. He's going to do one, then I'm going to do one. Put your thoughts and comments inside the chat if you like. Basically, we're going to run through our 2 first, our 5th, our 6th, and our 7th because we don't have a 2, 3, or 4. And we're going to go right by the board, see who's the best available for the position of need. And it's going to be interesting. You might have some surprises. I will tell you if I feel that this could be a scenario where there could be a trade, but that's pretty much it.
Can you guys hear me?
Good?
You got me?
Yeah.
All right. Mm-hmm. So I was hoping that everything would click back on, and it looks like it did here. Let me just make sure that it gave me the right microphone. Yeah. Do I sound different? Do I sound better?
You sound clear. You're good.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to go through this first because I'm not really the mock draft guy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to run through this and see how we do. This is how we do. Huh? No? All right. All right. Tough crowd, guys. Tough crowd. I'm going to run through this. Let me see what we can do here with the with this drafting. All right, so we got the simulator here. I'm going to do a screen share. I got to figure out how to do all that good stuff and make sure that everybody can see us all right. So we have the mock draft simulator here. Now, this is going to be done on the Pro Football Network mock draft simulator. Okay, guys, so no trades again. This site does give you the option for trades. We hope you guys like what we do. Now, I'm going to set mine at a really, really fast speed, and I'm going to tell you guys why, okay? I'm not here to BS, all right? This is really Tony's thing, but I wanted to stall for a little bit, try to bring you guys some content. I feel like Tony and I are going to fly through this. So when I'm doing my picks, I have a specific set of people that I want. I might pick somebody that I like in the 3rd or 4th round, but because we're not doing trades, I might get them, at the end of the 1st. All right, I'm just letting you guys know I have certain people that I want the Niners to walk away from this draft with. And so if I pick them out of order, hey, screw you guys. It's my draft, okay?
Listen, there's nothing wrong with that, though, because if that's where you feel he is on your board, if he's at 31, if you grade him as the best available player, but everyone else has a 3rd or 4th round grade on him, shit, take him there. You don't have it. Because remember, There is no trade situation.
Exactly. And so that's what I'm going to be doing here. I have my little list over here. Let me make sure I got my my sound effects and everything ready too. Because I saw Breezy doing that. I've used sound effects before, but I want to make sure. Let me see. Damn it, man. They're not here, man. Who was that screaming? That's not me, is it?
No.
All right, cool. As long as it's not me getting us in trouble.
Little guy's getting in trouble.
Oh boy, I've been in trouble all day. You guys should see. My wife stole my phone and was texting Tony some bad stuff about me. It's all good. It's all good. Crazy lady. It's all right. Okay. So let's do a sound check here. You guys got that? All right.
Chris.
Good. All right. So all right. Okay. So let's get this thing started here. Let's start let's get the mock draft screen pulled up. Tony, obviously, you know that you're gonna be commenting as we go along. We're gonna do a screen share here. We're gonna do mock draft simulator. Here we go. We're gonna share that. All right. Can you see me? We good?
Yes.
All right. Can you see the mock draft simulator?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to set mine to fast, and I'm going to set it to all 7 rounds, okay? And we're going to get this thing started over here, guys. So, again, this is my mock draft, all right? No trades. It's going to be a fast one. Niners are going to be on the clock very soon, and I'm going to go ahead, and you guys already know. Wait, what the hell? Oh, I forgot to select the Niners. My bad, guys. See
Mike, could you make that screen a little bigger?
Yeah, I'll make it bigger. My bad. Hold on. Let me pick the Niners. I forgot to select my team. Let me see here. Let me F11 this bad boy. How was that?
I went smaller.
It got smaller?
Yeah.
Let me see.
I guess just leave it because I'll just have to get up close to see who's like on the board.
Let me see if there's a different layout. Hold on. Let me see.
That's actually good right there, but you're blocked out of it.
I mean, I don't care if people see me. We try to do it like this so people can see us, but
yeah,
that's
fine. I'll just look up on it. That's all.
All right. So here we go. I got the Niners selected, 7-round, fast speed. Here we go. Now, you guys know that I've been talking I've been talking about the wide receivers that I want the Niners to take in the top. We have Jerry Jeudy on the top here. We have Henry Ruggs there, Javon Kinlaw. But you guys know I'm going with the stud here. This guy is going to be the game changer, the difference maker. Tony, what do you think of my first selection here at 13 of Henry Ruggs?
Listen, it makes sense. He's an explosive wide receiver, 4.27 speed. Not as polished as your Jeudy. I like what he offers. I actually think he could fit well in what we have opposite of Deebo Samuel, as well as Kendrick Bourne, as well as Trent Taylor if he comes back healthy, that true speed element. But when you have an opportunity to land a fully polished wide receiver in Jeudy, it's hard to pass on, but I understand why you took him because it's really what this offense is missing.
Absolutely. And I'm not going to beat a dead horse. We have talked enough about Ruggs versus Jeudy versus Lamb and all these wide receivers that we love to see the Niners take. Anybody who's watching this right now is well aware of how we feel about each individual wide receiver. The Niners can't go wrong with any of them, but that's the guy that I prefer. I'm going to keep it moving here, okay? Now, this is really interesting. My favorite running back is sitting right there. He's right there, man. I mean, look at he's just sitting there. All I got to do is click it. But I'm not going with that. I'm not going with offense at all, actually. I'm going to go with the cornerback that I like a lot in this draft. And everyone's going to say I'm overdrafting him, but guess what? We're not on the board again until much, much later in the draft. This is going to be the guy, Damon Arnett. Now, I'm going to pull up some of his stuff here. So if you guys are out there and you're not familiar with him, he's the corner from Ohio State. Nice length and everything. I really, really like this guy. He's not the highest rated guy on the board right here, as you guys can see, but I'm going based off of what I see and what I think. If we were to have a second or third round pick, we might be able to get him then. I think the Niners would be able to groom him under Richard Sherman, under what happened here? Did the draft pause? All right, there we go. They gave him to me. All right. We would be able to groom him under Richard Sherman and, see if he's going to replace Akella Witherspoon or replace Mosley, or maybe he just becomes one of the guys over there, right? But we don't have that pick. Again, I said I have a set goal in mind, and that's what we are doing here. And so that's what we've done. Tony, do you know anything about Damon Arnett? And if so, what are your thoughts on him?
Yeah, I like him. 6 foot, 195 at Ohio State. He's a 3-year starter in that defense. He comes up and plays the run pretty well. He's a pretty decent corner. I just think all the attention goes to Okudah because he's like the top-rated cornerback in this draft, and he kind of like slid under the radar. His speed. I'm not, because of all that's going on with the COVID. I'm not too up to date on speeds and times of like the 3 cones and all that stuff. So I'm guessing. I think he ran maybe a 4.5 or 4.52. I think at the combine. I'm not 100% sure, but listen, I like the pick. I like him as well. He's the perfect guy in a trade down candidate, whether it's at 13 or it's at 31. It's a good pick. I like it.
Okay. All right. And like I said, I know it's going to be unpopular. People have other guys. And a lot of times when people start doing these mock drafts, they say, oh, well, this guy's been rated really. I'm not looking at guys rated really high. I'm looking for professional fits. I'm looking for guys I think can eventually contribute. And I'm not picking him as a first round guy. I'm picking him as a guy that I see as grooming and making who we want him to be. All right. So next on the board here, we have pick 156. Okay. So we are already in the 5th round, right?
Yes.
All right. So again, I'm going to do something unconventional here. All right. I have a guy that I really like. I don't know if he's here. All right. I'm going to see if he's here. I'm trying to click on offense. Let's see. All right. And he is actually a fullback that I like. He's going to be listed as a running back in here. He can do both. I don't know if AJ is here. His name is AJ Dillon. And it looks like he is gone.
It's from Boston College.
Yep. It looks like he's gone already. Okay. So that was my top choice if he was still here. This guy I would have play fullback, but he's not there. So I'm not gonna believe her in the moment. I'm gonna move on from him. Another position that I really, really like here is tight end. I want to see if my guy is here. I've been dying to say his name on camera. He is not here either. Damn it, they took him. Now, the other tight end that I liked is here, and that is Stephen Sullivan. I might be able to get Sullivan later on with our next pick, so I'm going to see what other options I have here. Damn it, man. I really wanted to get Albert O from Missouri, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to do that. Now, offensive tackle and offensive guard are really, really big positions for the 49ers of need. I think tackle is a bigger need than what people think. So I am going to look and see if my 2 favorite guys are here. That's going to be Yasir Durant. Let's see if he's up here. Yasir Durant from Missouri. He is there, but it looks like we might be able to get him later based off of their rankings. Okay. Another guy that I liked a lot, and he's going to be rated a little bit worse than him. Actually, he's a little bit higher. It's Terrence Steele. So, see, their rankings are different than how I have these guys rated. I thought Terrence Steele might be gone already, and there's Yasir Durant. Let me just see what other guys that I had 3rd or 4th round grades on. Let me just see if they're here. All right. Another running back that I really liked is Zach Moss of Utah. I just want to see if he's here. I don't know if I'm comfortable going running back right now. Zach is gone already. Okay. So that's good. You know what this tells me is that I'm not as crazy as I thought I was for liking some of these guys. Are any of these names familiar to you, Tony? Are you familiar with any of these guys that I'm talking about?
Zach Moss, I know of. I know Dillon from Boston College. I heard of him. He's a big physical back. You're right. He can play both positions, fullback or tailback. Could catch the ball out of the backfield. Moss is a true bell cow.
Mm-hmm.
Moss went to Utah.
Yeah.
Moss went to Utah. He was pretty well known in the Pac-10. I don't know that much on him, but I've seen him play a couple times. He's a physical runner, man. He don't back down from contact.
He is. He's a very, very physical guy, man. 5'9", 223. I mean, that tells you how he's built to be that physical guy. But he's got a little bit more speed than what people thought here. All right, so I think I'm going to go with my tight end pick. I'm going to be honest with you, man. And I really wish that Albert was on the board. He's not. You know what? I'm lying. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm going to take my offensive tackle here. I'm going to take not Terrence Steele. I'm going to take Yasir Durant. He is the guy. Let me just make sure I'm making the right choice here. I like both of these guys. I like the Texas Tech guy, and I like the Missouri guy here. GM, consult with me, man. Do you have any opinions on Yasir Durant or Terrence Steele?
Durant's a big physical dude, man.
I know.
If this is the guy, let me just make sure. I think he's like 6'5", 330, 6'5", 340.
6'6". He's 6'6", 331.
Yeah, he's a big dude. I don't know. I mean, he's got long arms, 34 inches. I don't know if he could fit that system of getting out and leading, going to the second level, leading on a jet sweep. But with 34-inch arms, bro, you could lock out, and those defensive ends can't get to your body. You got a pretty damn good chance of winning.
No, his arms are. I think his arms are 30 and a half. Or am I looking at the wrong information?
No, if he's 30 and a half, he ain't an offensive tackle.
I know Steele has 35.8.
I'm looking at it right here. You see Durant. He's 6'6".
He's got 34. That's even better than what I'm
34-inch arms.
I'm taking him, bro. He's the guy I really, really like, man. He's a bigger blocker. Like you said, he was the leading blocker for that line in 2018. You know what I mean? And he was protecting for Drew Lock at the time, and they had one of the best lines in the college league. So I'm going to go with him, man. I really like him, and I think that he can be groomed to be the guy that we need. And it's probably, what he also gives us the ability to move Mike McGlinchey back over if we want.
Yeah, I can't see this guy being a left tackle. I don't think he's
right.
His feet are fast enough at that size.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if anything, he'll be a right tackle. But then again, it takes you way back to McGlinchey. It's funny you brought him up. We traded a mountain of a right tackle in Trent Brown for McGlinchey. Now you're talking about McGlinchey going to the left side as the future potential replacement of Joe Staley. And now you're bringing that type of player right back in Durant. Big physical guy. Let's see how it works out.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go back to running backs here just to see if anybody that I like is here. I see Darius Anderson, but I feel like I get him much, much later.
Yeah. Is the kid from Appalachian State there?
Let's see.
No, he would be higher. He's not in the 200s.
Yeah, no, he's not down there anymore. He's not there anymore. I really do like Darius Anderson. Let me see here. Who else do I have here? Now, I have some centers here, but I got a 4 to 6 round grade on them. I already know my last pick is going to be. So let me focus on these guys here in the middle. Now, let me ask you this question, Tony.
Go ahead.
Would it be crazy? Would it be crazy to double up on the tackle position?
Okay. Let's look at it like this. You have your true tackles, and then you have your tackles that are tweeners that project to shift inside at the next level. Mm-hmm. Whether their feet aren't fast enough, they're not big enough, whatever it might be, shorter arms. So, I mean, there are a couple guys probably in this range. I don't know if he's still available, but my perfect person would be Heron from Vanderbilt.
Mm-hmm.
He's a 6'4", 305-pound tackle, but projects inside to guard in the NFL level. So, yes, there are players that played their collegiate careers as a tackle and shift inside at the NFL.
Okay. I'm not quite sure what to do here because my guys.
Who are you looking at?
Well, no, I'm looking at defensive tackles right now. And Khalil Davis is really jumping off the page to me right now.
I like him a lot.
I know, and I do too. My thing is, I don't want to be that guy that feels like I have to take somebody because we lost somebody. I am anxious to see what we do, but I think he's my favorite guy left on the board this high. Can you talk me out of it? Because if not, I think that's what I'm going to go with.
Can I talk you out of Khalil Davis? Absolutely not, because I'm big on him as well.
Yeah.
I think at Nebraska, they kind of played a two-gapping scheme there, which took away from his talent. Then they shifted him to nose tackle, which wasn't his strength. He's a gap-penetrating defensive tackle, technique. I think he's like 6. Give me 1 second. He's a 6'3" guy from Nebraska. Let me just get his exact height, weight. If he's even listed in here. These are defensive ends, defensive tackles. Give me a second. And of course, I
Here
can't
we
find
go.
it.
Here, his information's on the screen for people.
I think he's like a 6'3", 310-pound, 315-pound defensive tackle. Carlos Davis, 6'2", 314. Yeah, he's not listed in this particular magazine that I'm looking at. But he's a gap shooter, man, and that's what we play with Kosaric. They shoot the gaps. They're aggressive. They pin their ears back and get upfield. And I know we do have depth at defensive tackle, but we lost two pieces. We lost DeForest Buckner that gave us the 13th pick overall because we couldn't afford to sign him. But then we also lost Sheldon Day. So you're taking two pieces off the roster, and in my opinion, it would be very smart to add one piece.
Right. And I have him at 6'2", 308. So
yeah, he's in that range, the 315. Right. It depends on what book you read. I do like him. I do think he is a good scheme fit. I think Nebraska used him wrong.
All right.
Away from his strengths.
Well, you didn't do a good job of talking me out of him, so Khalil Davis will be my pick. All right. And we're in the 6th round here now. I believe we have 2 picks left in this draft, right?
3. 1. No, we're in the 7th round, aren't we?
No, we're in the 6th. So, all right. So we have 1 more here.
And then 2 in the 7th.
2 in the 7th, right? All right. Yeah. So this is where I get to go and grab a running back. I know that people are thinking that the Niners don't need one because McKinnon's coming back, but I don't know what the future holds for Matt Breida. And so I have to be mindful of that. I have to look at running backs. God, it's still really, really early to get him. Darius Anderson, he's sitting right there. That is my guy. Once I go running back, he is definitely.
What other position you're looking at?
You want to know the surprise here? It's quarterback. I am looking at the quarterback position. Now, my quarterbacks of preference might not be here anymore. I will tell you who they are. Where's my list here? So the one quarterback that I have here, he's a guy that's really, really fun to watch, and that's Khalil Tate from Arizona. I don't know if he's on here. Let's see. He's not here. Damn it. Khalil Tate from Arizona. He's a 6'2" guy, just an athletic freak, and I just think he needs more of an opportunity in the NFL. Another guy that I like is Anthony Gordon from Washington State.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he's here either. I'm not just going to take a quarterback just for the sake of doing it. If it's not one of the guys I like, I'm not doing it. So that takes that off of the table. All right. So then, damn it. It's too early for that pick. That has to be my very last pick. Darrell Williams, I feel like it's too early for him also. Darrell Williams, they have him as number 267. Mm-hmm. My running back is 247. I'm going to take my running back. I gave you guys the disclaimer already that I was going to take guys early. This is Darius Anderson from TCU. Tony, do you have any thoughts on this running back?
Speed guy, dual threat guy, can run the ball, catch the ball out of the backfield. I think he's 5'9", 185. Didn't test well at the combine. People were kind of shocked by his timing.
Mm-hmm. Which is why he should fall to us this late.
Exactly, but he offers you the full package. He kind of, in a way, reminds me of LaMichael James as far as his versatility and what he could do. Not sure of a pass blocker, what type of pass blocker he is because of the system that he played in at TCU. Mm-hmm. But on film, he looks pretty damn explosive. And he can get to the edge.
He had a good Senior Bowl week, and he doesn't. His testing time doesn't show what he does on the field. And some people just aren't good at that situation. So I'm okay with getting him like that. You know what I mean?
I agree.
I'm okay with getting him. And you want a guy who is better on film than what he tested at. You know who he really is. Like you said, the change of pace. He averaged over 5 yards a carry. So this is a guy that I think would fit right in with the Niners right away. He showed excellent vision and cutting ability during the Senior Bowl. So you guys should take a look at him. Really, really good guy. All right. So we have 2 picks left. I really think the Niners should take a backup quarterback, but I'm not going to do it here. I'm going to look at a position here, and that's going to be inside linebacker. No, the guy I'm looking for is not there. They don't have him listed as an outside either. All right, let's look at the safety position. We have 2 picks left. I know who my last pick is going to be already. I think all of my guys are gone now. Darius, Zach Moss wasn't there. Khalil Tate's already gone. Anthony Gordon's already gone. So I'm going to take a safety here. I really don't like this guy, though. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it, man. Let's see who the top-rated guys left are. We already did that. What do you think about Josiah Scott? I thought he was really, really raw.
Corner from Michigan State?
Yeah.
Small, 5'9".
Really raw. I'm not.
Yeah, he's not.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
I actually read somewhere that they actually think he projects better to free safety, which is odd because usually it's the opposite way.
Oh, small guy, quicker feet, but
one of the draft magazines said that.
I don't like any of these wide receivers left either. That's no knock on anybody. Did we get a tight end?
Click the 49ers logo.
Right here?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Well, I know where I'm going now. All right, so I did not get a tight end. And there are 2 guys here that I'm kind of familiar with. Come on. Stop this notification stuff, guys. Let me close this window out here. I don't know if that's popping up on the screen or not, so I'm going to close that out so it doesn't do that anymore. Sorry about that. I'm glad that Moss is gone. I don't like that Moss guy at all. I'm just going to say it. Which one of these guys are we going to go with here? See, I want a guy that's going to come in here and help. This is the guy I'm looking at here. Tamil P. I don't know how to say his last name, but Charlie T from Portland State.
Mm-hmm. I don't know much about
him. He's a gadget player. I'm going to take him here. He's a gadget player. He does a lot of. You're going to see him line up in the backfield. You're going to see him line up as a blocking tight end. He'll do some trick plays as a wide receiver as well. Wide receiver quarterback as well. You'll see him doing all kinds of stuff. My very last one is going to be a kicker here. And there's only 2 kickers that I think the Niners should even be looking at. And yes, this is to replace Robbie Gould. And my 2 favorite kickers were right here. Blankenship, I'm sorry, from Georgia. He is my top guy. And if he wasn't here, Tyler Bass would have been the other guy. And so that's what I'm doing with my final pick. Boom. Now, I know exactly how everybody out there is feeling about my draft. So before I click over and look at the rest of the sound effects, I'm going to play it for you guys, okay? This is what I think you guys are feeling out there. Did I play it? All right. That's enough booing, okay? So we got Henry Ruggs, wide receiver, Damon Arnett, corner. We went offensive tackle in Yasir Durant. We went defensive tackle on Khalil Davis, running back Darius Anderson, Charlie Taumopi. I don't know if I'm saying that last name right, and Rodrigo Blankenship. I'm going to tell you guys, I love my draft. Let's see what everyone else has to say about it. Let's get over here to these comments, man. Tony, what were your thoughts on it all, man?
I like it, but like you said, you were taking the players you wanted to see on this roster. So I mean, there were like, I like Arnett as a player, but at 31 it was a little too high. I think Durant, you could have probably got a little later, but if you had a trade down scenario where there was a pick between 156 and 170 something, you probably got to grab them in that region. in that area of the jail, but the draft. Wow, what am I talking about? Fuck. In that area of the draft. Damn, what the hell? But yeah, I mean, overall, you addressed a lot of needs that the team needs, and it's a good draft. That's your draft.
Yeah.
Other people could say, "Well, I don't like that guy." That's your draft. You did your draft. I'm gonna do my draft, and I'm sure everybody in the group in the chat is doing their drafts.
Right.
Listen. Remember, the whole thing is no trade downs, and that's that.
Right. That's the thing. And, I know I'm going to lose a lot of people when you end up drafting a kicker and things like that. When you draft Arnett in the first round, when he should be a second or third round type of guy, right? But again, you got to think about where you are and what you're getting. And I'm not going through this whole thing with Robbie Gould again. I'm sorry. I'm over it. I'm over it, man. I'm over it. I liked a lot of the players, and I do think that some of these guys could be contributors. So everybody out there, type your grades now. We'll do a letter grade. You guys type your grade. And while you guys are doing that, I'm going to reset the draft, and we're going to do Tony's. All right. Let me see.
You can do fast too, Mike. It's all right.
Oh, you want it on fast as well?
That's fine. I mean, because when it gets to my pick, when I'm done talking, I'll just make that pick.
Okay, cool. All right. Now, I am going to warn you guys right now. I am here to heckle Tony. He was very positive during my draft. I'm going to be talking mad shit about I'm going to talk mad shit about Tony's draft, but it's all out of love. I promise you guys that, okay? So we are going to select the 49ers here. Let me see if there's a way I can get this to be bigger, Tony, and then they just can't see us, so that way you can see it. So
yeah, now I can see it better, but they can't see us. But it's fine.
No, that's fine. As long as you can see it, you have to be able to see.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to start the simulator. We're going to do all 7 rounds. We're going to do it under fast. And let me see what the final grades were over here. Let's see what we got over here. Hold on. Damn. See a lot of D's. Y'all are a tough fucking crowd. Jesus. B-, B, D. Blankenship is really good. I like him too. Let's go Tony. C-. Solid B, big bro. Oh, appreciate that, Dre. I see another B. I see a B-. I see the word don't. Is that D for don't? Like, is that? I see a D. I see a D. I see a C-. I see a C. That's all right with me. I'm telling you, it's all right with me. All right. You ready, bro? I think I averaged out to about a C+. No, I'm lying. It's like a C-, like a C, C-. All right, Tony, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Here we go. All right.
All right. Wow. Okay. Let's address this right here. You still have Tua still on the board. You have another quarterback, Jordan Love, on the board. You have Andrew Thomas at tackle, Jedrick Willis, and CeeDee Lamb. Scroll down a little bit, Mike.
You want offense or all guys?
All guys.
Okay. CeeDee Lamb.
Okay.
Hold on. Sorry.
So Tua, this is a perfect scenario where you get a team that needs a quarterback and you clean up house right here. Your top 2, in my opinion, or top targets are not on the board. In my opinion, the top targets, Derek Brown, the defensive tackle from Auburn, Judy, the wide receiver from Alabama, and I would even throw Higgs in this spot as well.
Higgs or Ruggs? Who you talking?
I'm sorry, Ruggs.
Okay.
Ruggs in this spot. But with that being said, right now we have – go back up, Mike. Okay. In my opinion, what I see right here, we have a situation where Joe Staley did not 100% commit to the 49ers.
Oh, my God.
What?
Are you going to do – go ahead. I'm listening. I'm sorry.
Whether he's going to return or whether he's not going to return, okay? Yes, we do have talent on we do have some players. This is a address your left tackle. I'm not going to do it.
Oh, okay. You had me hyped for it. I was like, oh, he's going to take a tackle. Okay.
Even though I'm a huge
All right, Tony, we got some breaking up here from you, bro. Hold on a second. We got some
even though
yeah, hold on a second. Let's see. All right. Give me a mic check really quick.
You hear me?
All right, I got you good. Guys, give us some thumbs up if you can hear it. All right, I think we're good now, though, okay? All right, you're back. Go ahead, bro.
All right. I'm a big fan of Andrew Thomas. I'm not taking him here, but he is a potential left tackle starter for 10 years, in my opinion. He has all the tools. He's athletic. He can get the second level. His hands are violent. But with that being said, CeeDee Lamb is still on the board, okay? I came out on previous shows saying CeeDee Lamb, because of the competition he faced, because of the style of offense he played in at Oklahoma, he might have a tough time transitioning to the NFL. But with that being said, just go back to that board one sec, Mike.
How many freaking wide receivers do the Browns want? Like, seriously, why did they take Ruggs? Why do the Browns take Ruggs?
I'm going to – best value right here, I'm going to take CeeDee Lamb with the 13th pick.
All right. Oh, wait. I got sound effects for Tony. Where is it? Hold on, because this is you're our resident GM, and so I want to give you the sound effects, man, because I personally had fun watching Wayne do that. Let me see if I got them working right, because if not, then forget the sound effects. But
you guys are right in some of the chat, because I'm watching the chat. You guys are right. You can't pass up on that talent. I mean, listen, I'm a big, huge Judy guy, and I think Ruggs could be the missing piece of this offense. But I'm going to go with CeeDee Lamb here at the 13th pick overall, even though this is a prime spot for a trade down.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. All right, so I did the pick for CeeDee Lamb. It's done. I'm so mad that my music didn't update. I just downloaded the freaking thing. It didn't. Oh, I know how I could play it and go here.
All right, so we're at 31.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's see who's on the board. I think that says Swift.
With the 13th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, Tony of Nothing But Niners, on behalf of the San Francisco 49ers, selects wide receiver CeeDee Lamb. All right, here we are at 31. Sorry. Oh, what was the reaction from the crowd there? Did they like your pick? Oh, they like the pick. Forget.
Some people, yeah.
All right, they like.
I got an F- in there too, though.
You got F- for CeeDee Lamb?
Yeah, someone threw it in there.
These guys are vultures.
All right, just could you scroll down a little bit?
Absolutely. Now we're still on all, so if you're looking for a certain side of the ball, you let me know. You know what? Instead of dragging it down, I'm going to click it because I can control a little bit better there.
All right, stop right there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Who's that? Go down a little more, Mike.
Pause.
Stop.
Wait a minute. Fill my cup. Put some liquor in it.
All right. So there's still, again, this is another potential trade down spot. Scroll back up a little bit. You have two top running backs on the board. You have still talent at wide receiver on the board. You have a safety on the board. 2 safeties.
Delprit's there. Cesar Ruiz is
3
there.
safeties.
Jalen Rager is there. Hey, you buying this whole, I ran a 4.22 or 4.28 crap that they're showing because it was pro days and hand timed?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I don't believe that.
I just wanted to make sure.
I don't.
Make sure I wasn't the only one.
Now, there is a lot left here, okay? There's a couple guys that I have my eye on. Number 1.
Antoine Winfield.
No. I don't think we're going to make that move, especially with locking up Jimmy Ward.
Talk your shit.
If we didn't lock up Jimmy Ward, I would take, in my opinion, Winfield over Delpit, and I'm kind of still on the fence with McKinney. But I think Winfield, because he went to Minnesota, he wasn't, on national TV every week like in Alabama or an LSU. He's a very talented, well-rounded, and well-coached defensive back. And it also helps that his father played in the pros for 14 years. Mm-hmm. But it is what it is. But at this pick, there's a couple guys I'm looking at. One guy is Cesar Ruiz, the guard center from Michigan. He can give you dual versatility at center and guard. Guess what? That's what Kyle likes.
Let's go.
If you scroll down a little bit.
Oh, okay. That's my cue. My
That's
bad.
your cue. Stop. You
Wait.
have where the hell do you go? I just saw his name. Is that corner still on the board for
Utah?
no.
Oh.
Clemson.
Well, here.
I think his name is.
I'm going to do defense and I'm going to go to corners, okay?
Yeah.
Clemson does not have anybody rated up here right now. And oh, wait, we're all the way at the bottom. My bad. Yes, A.J. Terrell. There he is.
All right, so Terrell is still on the board. That's someone that's interesting. He's 6'1", 185. I'm guessing a 4.45. That's what it says in this book. I can't confirm. Is Diggs still on the board, Mike, from Alabama?
He's not a corner, is he?
Yes.
What are you talking about? No, Diggs is gone.
Diggs is gone?
Out of it, yeah.
The corner from Alabama?
I'm in 150s already.
Okay.
He wouldn't be that low.
Okay.
That's why I was like, what position are you talking about? We got Terrell rated the highest at 38. We have Jalen Johnson. Noah, I don't want to say his last name. Igbenihi.
No, he's very
Arnett, who was a better fit than any of these guys. I'm just talking shit.
Shit. Where do we go here? See, I would be 100% trade down here. I don't care who it is, what we get in return. You move back and you get what you get. So with that being said,
Jonathan Taylor.
No, that's your guy.
I know. If the Niners were to take him, bro, I'm buying a jersey that day. That day.
I'm gonna go with
Jalen Reagor.
No. Is
Cesar Ruiz?
No.
No.
Believe me, I would, but because we're not trading down, I don't have the firepower to move up and down the board and grab guys that I want. So now we're going to go basically just off of best available player and need. So I'm going to go with.
Wait.
Give me the corner.
Hold on.
What?
You sure about this? You got your answer? There's a pick in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Wait. Hold on. Give me defensive tackles.
Oh, he played me. Oh man, I thought we were ready. Now you guys got to remember that we're off the board for a while here, and this is what people are going to view as a reach. You know what I'm saying? You can go out here and get a guy like Raekwon Davis, who is going to be a kick-ass defensive tackle and a great depth piece, right? But he's rated as an end of the second, early third round type of guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we're not on the board anytime soon. So stop it, Niner. So you're stuck, facing these kind of decisions right now. And I'm not saying that you were going with Raekwon Davis. I'm just saying he's a monster who would serve a really good purpose in our system here. But, it is what it is.
Go to overall both.
Overall. Well, you got your running back, DeAndre Swift.
Yeah.
You got my running back.
Those guys I'm not taking no running back here.
Yeah, don't diminish the running backs, okay? Let's not do that, okay? Let's not just talk about them like they're cheap. We got Kenneth Murray, Antoine Winfield, Xavier McKinney, Jalen Reagor. By the way, my dog does not like Winfield. All right? I don't know what that was about. Cesar Ruiz, Grant Delpit, A.J. Terrell, Jalen Johnson, J.K. Dobbins, K.J. Hamler, Noah Igbinogi, Jacob Eason, Marlon Davidson, Terrell Lewis, Isaiah Wilson. Hey, you know what? I feel like I'm talking to myself. I want to look and see where they have my favorite tight end on this board. Oh, they have him as 85. I'm not saying his name until we officially draft him. And then I'll tell you.
What do I do here?
You could take this guy right here, Tony.
Who? That's your boy.
That's my favorite tight end.
That's your boy, bro.
Swear to God, this guy is going to be a monster in the NFL.
All right, I'm going to stick to my gut. I'm going to go because of our whole secondary minus Jimmy Ward being free agents next season, I'm going to take a corner this season. I do like your selection of Arnett. I don't think he's worth the 31st pick overall. So with that being said, I'm going to go with AJ Terrell here at 31.
All right. He said it. I'm playing the sound, damn it. With, oh, wait. I should play the sound first, right? With the 31st pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, Tony, also known as NJ Niner Fan 499 of Nothing But Niners, on behalf of the San Francisco 49ers selects AJ Terrell, corner from Clemson. And the crowd says,
boo.
What are they saying? You got to look at the picks. I can't see that part. I don't.
What are they saying in chat?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's the crowd right now.
They like it. They seem to like it.
Yeah, okay.
One guy said Terrell is a bust.
They like it. They like it. All right. You said Terrell is the best corner in the draft?
No, one guy said he's a bust.
Yeah.
So go to top overall.
All right. So now here we are in the 5th round, guys. Pick 156. All right. They have the top rated guy right now, the running back, Keyshawn Vaughn from Vanderbilt.
Can you scroll down a little bit, Mike?
Absolutely, sir. Sorry.
All right, stop.
Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some liquor in it, take a sip, sign a check. Julio, get the stretch. Ride from Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson.
Pull up guards.
We show up, we're going to show out. Smooth and the fresh jaw, skip it. Too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Hot day. Make a dragon want to retire, man. I'm too hot.
Pull up
say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot.
Defensive tackle.
And my band about that money. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah.
When's our next pick, Mike?
We pick 176, 122. I feel like I'm ill prepared. I apologize. Give me a second and I will get that answer for you. I promise you. Let me turn on the dual screen phone here. I know. Nick hating on it. What's up, Nick? I called you out. All right. 49ers. Nah, it's a fun thing we do, man. It's all good. 49ers 2020 draft picks. All right. Yeah, our next pick is 176. I said that, right? Isn't that what I said?
Yeah. Next time, all you got to do is click the logo. And it gives you
really?
Yeah, click the logo right now.
I don't use this site. I don't know. Oh, okay. There you go.
So far, we picked up a wide receiver, a corner, and at 156, go to all again.
All right. Let's get rid of this. Let's click that. Bada bing, bada boom. Done, son.
Furman, I see that what you said. I thought Tony did not like Lamb. You're right. I'm not as high as Lamb as I am the other wide receivers, meaning Judy and Ruggs. But when both of them are gone and you can't trade down and he's sitting there on the board, he's probably the best player on the board in that situation for our needs, and that's why I took him.
You guys hear that? That's logic right there. It's logic. Sometimes GMs are faced with tough decisions. And just because you don't like a guy, not liking a guy is different than he's not my preferred guy, I think. And I think we got to be mindful when we say we don't like somebody. Because if there's a guy that I flat out don't like, I don't care how high he's rated, I'm not drafting him. If I'm the GM. Because you don't like a guy for a certain reason. You don't think that he's going to be able to do whatever it is you want him to do, right? So, for example, and I'm just doing this so you can think, I got Jerry Jeudy and I have CeeDee Lamb, right? And both of those guys are good wide receivers that I think will be productive in the NFL. However, I think Ruggs brings a different dynamic and provides something to our offense that we don't currently have. Jerry Jeudy would come in and fit in right away because we're going to see more of the same. He just does it at a higher, what's the word I'm looking for? At a higher
rate.
Yeah, like he does everything that we do. He's just going to amplify. I don't want more of what we do. I would like to see Kyle have a toy to do something different than what he does. And so that's why I like Ruggs, because now it'll open up things on the outside where we don't have that currently. And I'm more inclined to say Lamb will do that also. Jerry Jeudy is a guy that's going to do the same thing that we already do. He's going to kill it in the middle of the field. I don't feel like we need to draft somebody that does that because we do that already. You get what I'm saying? So I don't like him for the 49ers. Doesn't mean that I don't like him in general. So when someone says Tony doesn't like somebody, I don't know if that's the same thing as I don't think he's what we need. Like, you get what I'm saying?
But listen, I'll tell you straight up, if Jeudy was there, I was taking him.
I bet.
I just think he has a lot to offer. But do me a favor, just scroll down like maybe 2 like clicks or whatever. 2 spins of the mouse, whatever you're doing.
All right.
All right, stop. 1 second. Okay. As you know, all offseason Niners, we had interest day one of free agency in Hooper from Atlanta. The team is looking to address the needs at tight end, a backup tight end, a move tight end. I honestly know that everyone, on Twitter, this 411 Twitter site is reporting that Herb will be moved to a move tight end. We had a potential tight end last year, but we decided to move on from him to keep Toyolo.
Caden Smith.
I thought that he would be an ideal fit for what we need right now, but we no longer have him. I know Kobe Parkinson's on the board right now from Stanford. John Lynch with his Stanford ties. But I'm going to go with the next guy. I'm going to go with Thaddeus Moss from LSU.
Oh, my goodness.
He has the bloodlines. Okay. I don't think Hurd's going to be a move tight end. I think he could be a big slot guy. So I'm going to go with Thaddeus Moss here. He has bloodlines. He's physical. He could block. Oh, man. Damn. I just got booed.
The hell out of you, bro. Boo.
That's crazy. He's 6'3", 245. He's a move tight end. He can block if you need him to. He can run the route tree. And I just think right here for what they've been looking for, instead of adding like Jordan Reed, who has serious concussion issues, and I really don't want to see him play another down again, because if he gets hit again, it could be devastating for him. I'd rather him go to young route, save the money, and we're going to go with Thaddeus Moss here.
It looks like more people in the group like it than dislike it. And so, because of that, I have to honor our code here and give you the crowd applause, buddy. You did good by them. You did good by them. So, yeah, that's it. That's it. Yep. They like it. They like it. All right, I'm going to fade that out of some professional stuff. You see that? Look at that. Fade that right out to the background there. All right, there you go, man. They seem to like the pick, man. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a fan. I don't trust them. But what do I know, huh? What do I know? All right, let's get this thing moving here.
And FYI, Sloppy Dickens won the trivia for who the sleeper quarterback is.
Oh, so someone figured out your sleeper quarterback?
Yeah.
There it is. I got it up on the screen there, okay? I'm going to leave it there for about 5 seconds while you get here and look for.
All right, throw up the all.
Oh, shit, I clicked an ad.
Did you? No.
Yeah, I did. I exited quickly, though. That's how you get viruses. You let the ads pop up and everything. Oh, man. All right, here we go. So
scroll down a little bit.
This here, let me F11 this. You said scroll down some?
Yeah. Is Khalil Davis up there? I can't see with that thing there.
What thing? I don't know what you see.
You put the Sloppy Dickens going across.
Oh, okay. Let me get that off. Hold on. But yes, Khalil Davis is still here.
All right.
Let me get that off of the screen here. Sorry.
All right, so he's there. All right, just scroll up one more time, just a little bit.
Scroll up or down?
Up.
All right. And we're at the top.
All right. Ooh.
Here we are.
I like Charlie Heck. I do like Charlie Heck as an offensive tackle to come in. He played mostly on the right side. Another player with bloodlines, his father was Andy Heck. He was a 13-year veteran who played for Seattle, the Chiefs. Excellent tackle. But being that he only played pretty much the right side, how big was Heck? I forgot. 6'6", I think he is. Yeah, my other book has him. I don't have him in this one. Yeah, he's not in here. So I'm not going to go with Heck here, even though I do like him as an overall player. I'm going to go with Khalil Davis, the defensive tackle from.
Hey, let's go, baby. Let's go.
Very, very, very similar as Mike.
Let's go. All right.
The right one.
With the 176th pick in the 2020 NFL Draft, Tony, NJ Niner Fan 499 on Twitter, on behalf of Nothing But Niners and on behalf of the San Francisco 49ers, selects Khalil Davis. Where did his name go? Hold on a second.
Defensive tackle, Nebraska.
Yeah, but where the freak did... Oh, see, that's why I can't scroll with that thing. Hold on. Where'd he go?
Just go to defense and go defensive tackles.
Yeah, but he was right here. He was just right here. There he is. Defensive tackle, Nebraska. All right. Here we go. Now, we talked about him last time. I tried to get you to talk me out of him, and you ended up bigging him up, so I won't ask you to do it again. People should remember that from just a couple of minutes ago. You'd be able to see that. If I click team needs, does it actually say something?
No. Click the logo. Oh, yeah, but it takes you to a different page.
Oh, you told me that after I click it. All right, I'm closing it. All right, here you go. You're back on, bro.
All right, go to guards.
Offense, guards.
Damn, he's gone.
Kyle Murphy's there, but you're not getting him until much, much, much later. What?
Damn. My guy from TCU was gone. Okay.
210, 217, 2. So we got 3 picks left in the draft.
All right, pull up. Shit. Let's see. Go to the overall.
Okay. There we go.
Scroll down a little bit. Stop right there.
Right.
Pull up tackles, Mike.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Damn, Khalil, man, Callie.
You mean offensive tackles, right?
Yeah, bro. Callie's picking my mind, bro. But that guy's not here. Okay.
Now, have you addressed offensive line yet, Tony?
No. So basically, do you remember the conversation we had earlier on your show about guys that are listed as tackles?
Mm-hmm.
Do they move inside? Whatever. Okay. Alex Taylor is a prototypical tackle. He's from South Carolina State. He's a big dude. He's very big. 6'7", I think he is 6'7", 315. He's athletic, can get to the second level, but he's very, 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 very raw. He could be a good investment pick to stash, try to get him on a practice squad. I don't know if we could do that. And with just the amount of picks that we have, I don't think we can afford to do that. So drop that screen, Mike. You have Trey Adams in there. I know someone in the chat asked about Trey Adams. Trey Adams 2 years ago, or was it a year ago? Yeah, maybe 2 years ago, a year ago, was projected as a top 2 tackle in Lindy's football magazine. But unfortunately, he suffered a lot of injuries, neck, knee. I even think concussions he had. So I don't know if that's the route. He's a big dude. Now he's like 6'8", 6'7", 330. He's a bigger dude. I don't think he is a scheme fit, but he is a name. If you could go to guards, Mike.
Offenses?
Yes.
Oh, of course, because there's no defensive guards. I was just kidding.
I see JD threw up there John Runyon. John Runyon's another guy with bloodlines. His father was a tackle for the Philadelphia Eagles. Great player. I don't know if he fits the scheme as a guard, and that's what they have him listed as. I don't think he's a left tackle. So I don't know if he's the right pick here. We only have 2 more picks left after this. I'm trying to get the most bang for the buck.
Whoa. I think, okay, yeah, 2 more picks after that. I'm sorry, go ahead.
We have 2 more after this.
Yes.
So with that being said, go to the all one more time. And just scroll down a little bit, Mike. I see your Durant guy is still on the board.
I'm going to say anything.
Keep going a little bit.
I think I scrolled too far. Hold on. All right, there's Durant. There we go.
Now, at 224, there's Calvin Throckmorton from Oregon. That guy plays all 3 positions. He can play center, guard, tackle.
Yeah. He's a cerebral guy, too. He's smart as hell.
Very smart. Very, very smart. The only issue with him is he's a big guard. I think he's listed in this book as a guard. Hold on. Give me 1 second. No, that's Shane Lemieux. Heron.
He's a very, very intelligent guy. I think the reason why a lot of places like him as a center is because of his intelligence and his ability to learn an opposing defense. You know that you have your center who is hovering over the ball and calling out coverages to the quarterback a lot. They want to take advantage of his intelligence, so naturally they put him there. But this guy, like you said, he can move around. He's very diverse on the offensive line. And his footwork is also something that's really good too, as far as like his reaction time. So when he snaps the ball, he's playing guard or playing center, he's got an explosive first step, and so he's on it right away. He's got the ability to get under some of your bigger defensive tackles in the league, so he'll have a really good ability to try to neutralize some guys. I think he might struggle with a small guy like a Aaron Donald, but that first step. It might help, Tony, you still there? Hello?
Yeah, give me 1 sec, Mike.
Oh, okay. All right. So while Tony's looking that up, I don't know if this is the guy that he's going to go with here, but I have his information pulled up on the screen here. But the negatives that they have on this site for him, it says, does not seem confident in his base at times and gets pushed back into the pocket. Average athlete who tested poorly at the combine. All right. Analysis. Throckmorton was a terrific offensive lineman for Oregon who got the most from his ability. He lacks great upside and comes with limited athleticism, but his approach to the game, feel for blocking, and the ability to get the most from his tools will make him an inexpensive utility blocker who could eventually move into a starting role. This is Eric Magnuson, guys. That's my pro comp for him. Not pro comp, but this is going to be my 49ers comp for him. Somebody who can play all over the offensive line. The intelligence there. He's not always the fastest, strongest, biggest guy, but he's got the mental side of it. He's a cerebral player, and he can move all over the place. I don't know if Tony is back yet.
I'm here.
Okay. All right.
I do like Throckmorton. I really do. But I think here is too high. I think I can get him with a later pick, but shit. Go to all again, Mike, one more time.
We're on all.
All right, just scroll down a little bit more. I just want to see if this one guy's here. Keep going. All right, stop. Your boy's there. Darius Anderson. I'm not taking him.
No, it's too early for Darius, though, man. He might be a UDFA.
This is a tough one. Let's go with I'm gonna take Throckmorton here because he can play all three positions.
Wow.
And that is Kyle's main thing is versatility and IQ. So if he does become the center and if he is groomed to be the center going forward, because Ben Garland's 32, Richburg can't stay on the field, even though I'm a huge fan of his. I love Weston Richburg as a player and what he brings. But we don't have a true center.
All right, Calvin Throckmorton is the pick. Oregon center and guard. Tony, man, let's see how the people like it. I personally am going to give you an applause because this late in the draft, when you're drafting this late, you're looking for guys who may or may not even make the roster. You know what I'm saying? So this is exactly what you want. You want someone to come in and compete. This guy's going to show you. You got to remember that if there's a preseason, right? And that's a big if right now. But if there's a preseason, he's going to get more snaps than any other offensive lineman because of his diversity.
Correct.
So you're going to get a real chance to see what this guy can bring to the table. And, you know, if nothing else, he's preserving some of the legs on some of your other guys. So this is a really, really good pick, if for nothing else but that this late in the draft. And you know, when you're getting down here in the 6th and 7th rounds, these guys aren't even likely to make your roster. This is a Super Bowl roster that we're talking about right here. So
you're trying to find a needle in a haystack, which this team has been pretty good in the later rounds of the drafts.
Yes, sir. All right. I don't know what the grades are for you, but we can resume the draft now and keep this thing moving. I like the pick. And here we are, 7 picks later. Boom. We went from 210 to 217. Our final 2 picks in the 2020 NFL draft.
All right. Take me to the top of all.
All right. We're almost there. Right there. Not much has changed.
All right.
There's Josiah Scott again, hanging around.
Scroll down.
Faces. Yasir Durant is still on the board?
Yeah.
Woo!
I have 2 picks left, right, Mike?
Mm-hmm.
All right, scroll down.
There's one of them right there.
Who?
Tyler Bass, kicker. Georgia.
Yeah. Keep going, you. Go ahead.
Darius Anderson. Cody White.
Is the corner. All right. I'm going to go. I wish I could have traded down. I really do, because there's the bottom in this bottom round. There's a lot of talent here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach, and I'm really going to reach. Go back up a little bit, Mike.
Not even with your last pick, you're going to reach now.
Well, I only have 2 picks.
Yeah, but we could justify reaching with your last pick because that's it. I'm just saying, it's up to you. I don't care. I'm just talking shit. Told you that's what I was here to do, man. You want Charlie also?
What?
The tight end, Charlie Taumoepeau.
Get going.
Taumoepeau.
All right, so right now I'm going to tell you the guys. I'm looking at this. I can tell you who I see. I like the corner from Nebraska. Scroll down a little bit. Lamar Jackson. He's one guy who fits pretty well in a cover 3. Big physical corner, long arms, can play on the boundaries. Is good with press, pretty decent in zone, which is what we do most of the time. My next guy I'm looking at is the corner from – no, I don't know if he's listed as a corner in this or a safety. Keep going down. He's from Alabama. Carter, Shaheem – I think it's Shaheem Carter.
Here, how about I type in this last name just to see? Shaheem Carter from Alabama.
Shaheem Carter. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go either Shaheem Carter. I mean, you really can't go by this. This isn't really that good of an explanation of the player. But I've read up on him. He had a major role in Alabama's secondary. Okay, he could play safety. He could play the boundary, and I even read that he can play in the nickel. So again, versatility. I'm going to take Shaheem Carter right here.
Wow. Look at Tony. Reach of the decade, baby. Woo! My God. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, I forgot to play the music. Oh, well, it's already done. Shaheem Carter. He's done. And he's gone, man. Now, Tony, I think the grades are going to sound something like this. And I know you guys said that it sounds a little pornographic at first, but here it is. Oh, feel me, baby. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? It's the 7th round. You're not picking starters? What is your problem, Tony? Jerk. How dare you not get starters in the 7th round? What is your problem, dude?
All right, let's go to edge.
Defensive end, or outside linebacker. Now, because is
defensive end. I'm sorry, Mike. Go defensive end.
I was going to say there is a difference here because some guys that played. No, never mind. I'm not going to sit here and do this again. But you know what I'm talking about. Yes. You can find a defensive end in the outside linebacker group.
So there's 2 guys here. Furman, I agree with you. I like Lynn Bowden. I don't think he's available, and I don't think we take him because of the amount of picks that we have. The edge. I think we need to add another piece. Okay, we did bring back Blair. He's on a 1-year deal. If he explodes, he might. Then the following season, he might sign a free agent deal with a team that's going to bring him big money. D Ford. Hopefully he'll play a whole season, healthy, no issues. But we do have an out after next season. We have an out every season with him. But next season we have the least amount of dead money, period, out of the deal. There's 2 guys that I'm focused on here. One is from Michigan, Mike Dana. He's a transfer from Central Michigan. And the other guy is Smith Williams from NC State. I'm leaning towards Smith Williams from NC State because of one reason.
He's rated higher.
Not only that, this guy is a very talented player. Okay.
He's slow. He's slow off the line.
Listen to what I'm saying. Not only is he a talented player, he wears number 1. And in NC State, it's a privilege to wear number 1. You're a team captain. If the coach asks you to wear number 1, it's an honor. It's like the medal. It's like high integrity. It's unreal. It's really cool what they do at that program.
Purple Heart for Ward. He ain't never left the city.
Shit. So, I mean, between the 2 of them, I think Dana's a more explosive player. Let me just check one thing on this guy before I make this pick. And I took Dana pretty much every mock that I did online on Twitter that I posted. So I should just go with my gut, right? All right, we're going to go with Mike Dana from Michigan.
Oh, shit.
Because I think Mike Dana is a little more explosive off the line than Williams is. Even though he has a higher, and he's a team leader and all that stuff. I just think he's more Michigan guy. Dana is more explosive off the line of scrimmage. And that's what this defense likes. So to recap the draft, no trades. CeeDee Lamb was the only wide receiver on the board. There was no defensive tackles. There was no top corners on the board. There was no top lineman on the board. I mean, minus Thomas. He was on the board, but I wasn't going to take him there. If it was a trade down scenario, I would have possibly taken him. At 31, I come back with Terrell, the corner from Clemson, 6'2", 195, good in the zone, can play man. Then I came back at 150, 156. I took a move tight end, Thaddeus Moss, to help lighten up the load on Kittle and give Jimmy Garoppolo another threat. At 176, Khalil Davis was added to the defensive line group. We lost 2. I'm not saying he's going to replace DeForest Buckner, but he is a solid 3 technique. and he's going to be a depth piece on this roster going forward. Calvin Throckmorton, scheme versatility, center, guard, tackle. He can play all three across the board. And his IQ, football IQ, is through the roof, something that Kyle Shanahan loves in his centers. So he could be possibly groomed for the future center spot. Shaheem Carter, a true chess piece in the secondary, inside, back deep, slot. He could play it all. And then I came back with Mike Dane as a defensive end, add another rotational pass rusher to the roster. But again, pretty much, guys, 210 down. These are bottom end roster players. They're going to be lucky if they crack the 55. If you find something, you step and goal one of them, you make out. But I do agree with Rolls Royce. He just posted 49ers are about to sign Snacks. I don't know if it's going to be Snacks, but I do think they're going to add a defensive tackle in free agency. I just think it's going to be weighted. They're going to wait until see how they make out in the draft. And then they'll announce it right after the draft.
Okay. I want to see some grades for Tony's draft, man. I mean, I'm just here to talk shit, but my draft was way better than this guy's. I'm just letting you guys know my draft was way better than Tony's. I'm just talking shit. No, man, seriously, man, it's really hard to do when you can trade down. And we're all aware of that. It'll be much different next week when we start, being able to move around a lot. And I do think that the Niners have other things in mind before the draft gets here. Other moves, I should say. So we'll see what happens, man. I see some B's, some more B's. D for Mike. Damn, it's not even my turn to get graded. What is happening? B- for Tony. Collins coming out.
And again, guys, I mean, I'll reiterate it to you. It's you're stuck. You can't trade. Even though I probably could have traded back twice, at least 2 times, and probably had not better players, the same type of player, maybe not with CeeDee Lamb, because what I've done in my mocks, right off the bat at 13, I don't care what receivers are there. If Judy was there, I would take him. But honestly, I get the feeling, and from doing a ton of mocks on that site, Ruggs is the first wide receiver off the board. Every time. Ruggs. Look
at this. They really love you. A-. Hey, man, F y'all, man. Y'all don't know. See what happens when you take a kicker? You see how everything changes when you take a kicker? Man, whatever.
Hey, listen, we took a punter in the 4th last year, so.
Exactly. Man, whatever, bro. Get these phonies out of here. How do I shut down? How do I do this? Alt Control shut down chat. I don't know how that works, bro. You try it. See how it works, man.
Listen, I'm down to do another one whenever you want. If you want, because I know Wayne and Nick have been doing them a lot.
Well, the thing is, I'll be honest with you. I'm being super selfish, right? I want to have a cigar, but I can't take the laptop out. I mean, I could run the wires through the window over here, actually. Maybe we'll do another one in a little bit. I do want to have a cigar. I want to sit outside and have a nice little smoke and let you do another one. You know what I mean? But I know that we're not starting the trades until Monday, I believe, is when NB9ers starts the trade, the start of the new business week. All right. So we'll start those on Monday. So we're 2 days away from that. I can't believe today's only Saturday. Having off yesterday really screwed up my timeline, dude. Mm-hmm. It really, really messed with me. I don't know how people are doing this that haven't been to work during this quarantine. This is insane. One day has me screwed all the way up.
Yeah.
All the way, man. So, thanks, Al. I got an A+ for the kicker. Al, that my guy. Al is my guy or girl, because my aunt, we call her Al because her name is Althea. But that's my person right there. Al is my person. All right. Maybe we'll do another show. Let's wrap this one up here so this can be documented. And you shoot me a text. Let me know when you're going to be available again.
If you want later tonight, if you want.
Yeah, we'll do another show. That way I can sit outside. I can have a cigar. And again, I'll just talk shit. I loved a lot of your picks, but I'm never going to tell you that because I felt like we went at the same time, so it was a competition. So I'm going to sit here and say my draft was way better than yours. I got Ruggs. Game over. I won with the 13th pick. You can have all the rest of them. I got Ruggs. It's over, baby. It was a wrap. And I got a kicker. We don't have to worry about Robbie Gold no more. I won the draft, bro. Look at this. Hey, D. Philpott, cut it out, man. Didn't I shut this chat down already? Didn't I do that already? What is going on, man? No, we're going to get up out of here, guys. Thank you guys for checking us out, man. It's all love. Tony knows I'm just playing with him. I told him I was going to ruffle some feathers and rile him up. You know?
I thought it was going to be a lot worse, to be honest with you.
No. My wife put something in my drink, and I can feel it. And I don't want to I don't want to, you know how you can feel when you're, starting to get a little intoxicated. So you pull back to make sure you're not being obnoxious. That's what I'm doing over here. My wife spiked me. So, yeah, guys, we want to thank you guys for checking us out. We will be back later this evening. I can promise you that. Maybe
Lies.
Oh man, she threw. Did you guys see my quick ass reflexes? Did anybody see that? What's the time? Minute 20 and like 25 seconds. That boy got cat-like reflexes, bro. And I'm not joking. She did spike my drink, guys. I'm telling you, my tongue feels swollen. It's crazy. But yeah, man. So thank you guys for checking us out. We will be back this evening. Maybe we can try to get everybody on here. You know what? A fun draft to do before we end this whole no trade thing. Every person rotates. There's 4 of us. There's 7 picks. So everybody's going to get 2 except for one person. I think we should do that. I think we should do it.
Whatever you want.
I don't mind being the person that only gets 1 pick. I don't mind being that person. I'll sacrifice it,
Whatever you want to do. Just let me know. Set your alerts so we might just pop on. You never know. Listen, if you guys want comments, you could tweet me whatever you want at NJ9erFan499. Send me your thoughts. You want to send me your mock drafts, send them over. Whatever you want to do. And Mike, I'm sure, has no problem. On that note, let's wrap this thing up so I go upstairs with my son before he starts flipping out again.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man. Thanks for you guys for checking us out, man. He told you already what to do, man. Make sure you guys got the notifications and all that good stuff turned on, man. We're going to get up out of here, all right? We'll see you guys later this evening, all right? Prepare for glory.
Anticipate pain.
Always remain faithful. We're out of here. Peace.
Mock draft season.